Alright, so what is good YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another video, and today we got the Utah Jazz, and obviously the Jazz, they got a really solid team with Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. I mean, Gobert is probably the best defender in the NBA because he was able to shut the whole thing down. But I mean, this is actually a solid team, and today we're going to try to turn this team into some champions. And obviously we want to do this in the most realistic fashion, but at the end of the day it's all about entertainment. But if you guys enjoy this, make sure to go and spam the like button. Let's aim for 90+ likes and I'll upload another one. Just let me know who we should do this with next. Of course, we're still taking the fan suggestions, so let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below, and check out the second channel as well. I'm going to be dropping another episode of the Thunder franchise over there, so make sure to go ahead and check out that video. But yeah, man, let's get right into the Utah Jazz because I do want to turn them into some champions. And obviously Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert aren't going anywhere, but especially Donovan. We are not getting rid of Donovan at all. He's not walking, he ain't leaving, he's staying here. But getting into the NBA draft, we actually have a pick in the early 20s, and we see my boy Jaden McDaniels just chilling right there. Small forward. I mean, we like Joe Ingles, but it is Joe Ingles, so we do go ahead and we try to pick up a replacement, Jaden McDaniels. Hopefully by the end of this he can develop into a really talented player for us, so we bring him in. And as far as this goes, I mean, everyone here can walk. I don't really want them like that. Like Nigel Williams-Goss, we get on that, bruh. We definitely get on that. But anyways, like I said before, man, I really hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I do want to get back to uploading daily. Like normally I miss like 1 or 2 weeks a day per week, but I still think that I can do it a little bit better. So just let me know what you guys want to see on this channel as far as the NBA videos go, and these rebuilds and some challenges as well. But we do go ahead and send everyone to a few camps because I do want them to get better. And for this first season, I didn't make that many changes. All we did was bring in Jaden, but for the most part, we kept the team the same. We brought in Jeff Teague as our backup point guards to go behind Mike Conley. But I think that this team is probably going to be pretty much the same team it was last season. I mean, we aren't crazy. So it's going to be Mike Conley, Mitchell, Ingles, Bogdanovich, Gobert. I like Jordan Clarkson. I think Jordan Clarkson can be really good for this team. Now, we also picked up Kenyon Martin Jr. I'm throwing brother in the G League. We got to do that. We're going to throw him in the G League and just let him develop over the next few years. It says that we're a buying team, but power rankings, they got us, where they got us at? They got us at 18. That's not the best. But anyways, let's get straight into the simming, and let's see where this team can actually finish up at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we're actually a really good team, and I'm honestly intrigued just to find out how good we actually are. Because if we're bad, I mean, I'm not sure how that's the best start for this rebuild, to be honest. And at the end of this first season, we actually walk away with 34 wins. Luka is the MVP. LaMelo is Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder's Defender of the Year. So pretty much the basics. Like nothing that is out of the ordinary at all. We weren't a good team at all. Like we really were not a good team. I don't expect anybody on any of these All-NBA teams at all. But maybe Jaden can make a team. I mean, he got a little bit of some tick. Like just a little bit. Of course we just saw Rudy, but we get nobody else anywhere. It looks like we didn't even make the playoffs, which really sucks. As a matter of fact, we were one of the worst teams in the NBA with only 34 wins. But I mean, as with all of these rebuilds, that draft pick, I could trade that, or if I can get Cade or Jaden or Jalen, that's even better. But Donovan, he actually himself a really solid season, 23 points a game. Our second leading scorer was Jordan Clarkson. So that's why we were bad, because I like him off the bench, but definitely could get better. And our boy Jaden only averaged like 6 points per game, but yeah, we could get better. Kenyon Martin Jr., he's actually like progressing a lot, so things are actually looking good for us as far as the future goes. I mean, Donovan is still young. Rudy's getting up there in age, but he should hold up throughout this rebuild. Philly wins a championship with Ben Simmons as Finals MVP. 26 points per game for Ben Simmons is kind of a lot, but let's get straight into this offseason. Let's see what we're working with. Let's get straight into the draft lottery, since we're gonna actually be looking at a top 5 pick. So I love that. Like I actually love that. So let's get straight in that, and let's see which pick we can walk away with. I want number 1 so bad because I want to flip that pick, but right now it says that we're gonna be getting, oh, let's go, we got the 3rd pick in the NBA draft, and it says that we're gonna be getting Jalen Johnson. Now I would like to trade that pick with Joe Ingles, or just that pick by itself. Denny Avdija. If we're gonna trade down, you better be giving me something of substance, something good. Vucevic is not good. Like the third pick for Vucevic would honestly be the worst trade ever. D-Lo, they're not going to be trading him, and they wouldn't even trade this Booker. But we do go ahead and we get the third pick, and they already took Jalen and Cade. But I don't see anybody I want here, so I do go ahead and try to make a trade for Cade. I have to. I gotta do it. And he was drafted by the Pistons, so let's give them what they would possibly want. You guys get that pick. We can also be throwing in another first-round pick, because I think that's fair. And you guys can still get a really good player with that draft pick, and you guys get more assets as well. So we make that trade. They get Jonathan Kuminga with that pick, and he's the third highest rated player, so that's still a dub. And they get more assets. But we bring in Cade and Shareef O'Neal. This team is actually looking decent right now. It's actually looking very, very decent now. As far as free agency goes, let's see who we can pick up. I think we got to pay Donovan. We got to pay Donovan now, but we also decide, can we get Spencer Dinwiddie? I mean, we could have got Derrick Rose, but we decided to pay Donovan, Rudy, and get Dinwiddie instead. And I think that was a very good decision for us to actually make. I like it. I like it. Now, I expect Dinwiddie to come off of the bench, but if we want to start Cade and Dinwiddie, that is a possibility as well, because I know that Cade at small forward, he goes up to like an 84 overall, so that actually might be the move for us. But for this season, it's going to be Cade, Donovan. They're starting my boy Jaden McDaniels this season. He's a 77 overall. Bojan, Bogdanovich, and Rudy Gobert. And off the bench, we got Dinwiddie, got Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, Tony Bradley. I mean, it's a decent bench. We still are rocking with Quinn Snyder, but I think this is actually a decent lineup. Like, it's actually a decent lineup. I think that Cade gonna bully a lot of point guards, and that backcourt of Cade and Donovan is tough. And Jaden McDaniels is nasty. I'm telling you, one of the most underrated players in the draft. Check out that video that I actually made about him a few months ago. He's gonna be great, and I hope we don't suck again. Like, that would really not be fun. At the end of this season, we win way more games. Kyrie is the MVP, which rarely happens in 2K, but Kyrie is a hooper. We get our boy Cade, Rookie of the Year, 17 points, 6 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals, and he's actually really, really efficient. So I like that a lot. Jaden McDaniels is most improved player. His numbers shot up 16 points, 5 boards. He shot way better than he did last season. Last season, he shot like 27% from the 3-point line. He got so much better. So we had 2 guys win awards. Can we win a championship though? Can we get that championship though? Like, it means nothing without a chip at all. It means absolutely nothing. Of course, Cade is our rookie first team. But this season, we actually finished as the #1 seed in the Western Conference, and you love to see it. As far as the stats go, of course, we're led in points by Donovan. Right behind him is Cade. Behind him is Dinwiddie with 16. And you already know that Donovan, above 50% from the 3 or from the field, is really, really good. He almost shot 40% from 3. Dinwiddie was great. McDaniels was great. His numbers shot up. Like, that is actually really impressive to me, because that almost never happens in these sims. And no, Rudy was just playing his role, almost 18 boards a game. You can't get mad at that, like, at all. Can't get mad at that at all. But let's get straight into the simming of the playoffs. Let's see how we do round 1 versus Denver. Let's run this thing up, and we actually go down 0-2, and I'm not feeling that. Like, why are there so many upsets in this game in the first round? Between the 1 and the 8 seed, there are so many upsets. We do manage to win a game, and right now we're down 2-1, but we got to tie up this series, man. Like, there is no way, so we got to switch this up. Let's run that 8-man lineup instead, because we need some kind of help. And they want to start Tony Bradley at power forward. Like, I ain't gonna question it. I'm gonna let Quinn Snyder do his thing. I ain't gonna question it, Quinn. Especially if we win, I won't question us winning. But we're down, and we're losing even worse. I mean, Cade played really well, but now we're down. Like, Quinn, what are you on right now, bruh? Like, why did you change the lineup if it didn't work? This man Quinn Snyder is on thin ice. If we lose this game, I'm probably gonna replace him. Like, that just might be the best thing for us to actually do is replace him. And yeah, we're down. We lost to Julius Randle. That is actually really embarrassing. Like, that should almost never happen. So at the end of the day, Philly goes back to back as NBA champs, and we got another offseason in front of us, because I cannot go out like that. So this year we are gonna, of course, be bringing back Shareef and Jaden, and let's make a trade. All right, I like Bogdanovich, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I like him off the bench a lot more. I like Robert Covington, but the Lakers have this hefty ass price. Bruh, look at the stuff that we're having to trade for him. Players that are low-key better than him for them to accept it, but I do think that that trade turns us into legitimate contenders. But that price tag was way too high on Robert Covington, but hopefully it's actually worth it. We traded a lot for him, and I hope that it actually works out. But right now we are going through some of the camps, but I like this team. I really like this team. It's the same team as last year, but now we got Robert Covington at power forward. We got Bohan, Bogdanovich coming off of the bench. We still got Jaden in the starting lineup. This is a good team. Like, this team, I think, is better than last year's team. Like I said, Covington goes right there. He can stretch the floor. He can play defense. He can run in transition. We also picked up Pat Bev as well. He was just sitting there in free agency. And we kept Joe Ingles. Now, he's out of the rotation, but I mean, he's still on the team for sure. Now they got us as a contending team. Power Rankings got us at number 4. This is our chance to actually compete for a championship. So let's sim to the end of this final season, and let's see if we can get that ring. And I mean, at the end of it, we are a way better team with a really, really good record once again. The MVP, well, of course, we got to get a few Lukas once a video, man. Got to. Imani Bates. Nothing crazy there. And I think Nick Nurse is our coach. So that worked out very, very well for us. Do we get anybody on the All-NBA teams at all? Another time getting nobody. There's Rudy, all defensive second team. I don't think that we even like really mentioned him the entire video, but yo, Rudy's playing great defense as per usual. But as far as everything else goes, of course, we're the number 1 seed. We are the number 1 seed in the entire league, by the way. In stats wise, Donovan with great numbers. Everyone with great numbers. And Donovan is really efficient as well. 43% from the 3. You love it. Cade is great. Dinwiddie's great. Jaden is great. Rudy is having another really good season as well. Everyone is playing their role very, very well. So I can't get mad at that at all. Let's hope for like not another upset. I hate getting upset by ACs as number 1 seed. It makes no sense. We go up 2-1. Let's go up 3-1. It's tied up 2-2. Let's go up, please. Let's end it and let's get out of there. We got to go to a game 7, but we do go ahead and win. I should have paused it, but I don't know what I was thinking. But next up, we got Denver. I think that we are a way better team than Denver. Let's run these boys up out of there. I don't care who they got, but it's tied up. Oh my gosh. We're up 2-1. It's tied 2-2. Let's go up 3-2 and let's please escape. And we do. Now we got Minnesota. I don't know who's on Minnesota, but Minnesota, they always put together a decent team. But we are up, but now it's tied. We go up 3-2 and we advanced. And we are playing the reigning champions, the back-to-back champions, trying to 3-peat on us. They go up 2-0, and I'm not having that. Simcast always gives us luck. Whenever we sim round, we take L's every single time, and we win. Why couldn't we just do that in the regular sim? Like, I'm telling you, that is so annoying going through that. It really makes no sense at all. And we actually got a really, really close game, but we are starting to pull away a little bit. And yeah, I think we pulled away, and we got another victory. Cade Cunningham, and another amazing game for him. Jaden was good. Everyone was good. It's tied up 2-2 in this series. Let's go up 3-2 on these boys real quick. Can we do it? Oh my gosh, they're getting us out of here. Hold on, they're getting us up out of here real quick. I don't like those. Like, we were terrible in that game, but let's force a game 7. We have to force a game 7. We are a good team. I cannot go another video without a championship and they get smacks. You love to see it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Game 7 time. All the marbles are on the court right now. Can we win this thing? Why couldn't we just sweep them? We had no issues in some of these games. It really makes no sense at all. And we go ahead and we are able to win a championship with the Utah Jazz. That's the goal of the video. Rudy Gobert, he's actually found his MVP, 13 points, 17 boards. He played really well. At the end of the day, I think that this lineup is not the most insane to actually acquire. Yes, getting Cade Cunningham is not going to be easy, but if the Jazz are not good, they can. Dinwiddie, I don't think that that's insane as well, because you just got to pay him. And I think that he's like, if he gets a bag, he's not staying in Brooklyn. But at the end of the day, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go ahead and like it up, and of course subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, if you guys found it entertaining or not, and let me know what else and what other types of content and rebuzz you guys want to see. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, and of course subscribe. Let me know who we should do this with next. I got a bunch of ideas, but I do want to hear from you guys. It looks like Dante Exum came back to the squad to get a ring. I respect it, bro. You were honestly probably our good luck charm. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. This lineup was fuego, and I am out, y'all. Peace.